Welcome back, Romantic Home family. I am Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video, I am over the moon excited to share with you guys some DIY elegant Christmas decor crafts. This is episode 11 in my huge I Love Christmas series. I love to share with you guys how you can have a boutique, gorgeous home on a budget. Now listen, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am a full-time content creator. It's free and it helps me out so much. Also, pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page where I share daily crafting inspiration with you guys, and check out the rest of the videos in this I Love Christmas series. Now, I am giving away some glam jewels. These are going to be holiday jewels this week that you guys can use to craft with, so make sure you're commenting down below and checking my socials for those winners. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. Let me share with y'all how we're going to decorate this gorgeous Christmas tree in a pastel romantic style. So for all my pastel girlies, this tutorial is for you. Now I'm taking this wisteria branches. I use them a lot in my summer decor, so I have a lot of them floating around in my craft stash, but you guys can grab these at pretty much any craft store, and I have them clipped off of their bundle stem, and I'm simply just picking them into the tree. And these evergreen branches really do hold Christmas picks pretty well. Now, if you needed them tighter in here, you could wire them in or use a zip tie. Also, if you don't have the wisteria branches and you just want to dig into your craft stash, look for roses or hydrangeas, really anything that has a little bit of movement that you can put at the base that's going to fill out the base of your Christmas tree. I'm going to use a couple of smaller branches up towards the top, but I didn't go all the way to the top because I wanted the majority of the movement on this tree at the base. And I'm going to include a couple more tutorials in this video with some coffee filter roses and then how to make a fake cake to kind of go along with this whole idea. I did start some of these Christmas crafts in the summer, so if you guys missed them, you'll know. Now here's one of my best hacks that I love to share with you guys is take a piece of floral wire and run a couple of ornaments. You can use different sizes, but you want to try to use different textures, bundle them together, and then pop them into your Christmas tree. That's really going to fill it out and be a bit of a time saver. And then see, I'm taking some hydrangeas as I'm moving up towards the top of the tree, but also adding in those bundles, and try to stagger your bundles. So you don't want to just put them all on top of each other. You want to make them a little bit off center. So I picked in some coffee filter roses and then some more ornaments, and you can take your coffee filter roses and attach a clothespin to them, and that will attach them to your branches, or you can just leave them as is and hope for the best, or add a little piece of wire. And I'm going to share with you guys the coffee filter roses tutorial a little bit later in this video. I'm also adding in some beautiful feathers to the top to really top things off, but you guys get creative with your pastel decor. This is very, Victorian or Bridgerton inspired, or just really those period pieces that you see all the feathers and the roses and the romance. Oh, you guys, I just love it. I love Pride and Prejudice. I love Sense and Sensibility. I love Little Women, all of those period drama shows. I think I've seen all of them. So comment down below and let me know what your favorite period drama show is. Now I'm going to take this beautiful ribbon. It was actually on clearance at Hobby Lobby and I got it this summer, but it's just a velvet ribbon. It's not really wired at all. Maybe there's a tiny bit of wire in it, so it doesn't hold up in like a fancy top bow, but my idea for this was something that one of the ladies would have put in their hair. So I'm just adding in this beautiful kind of, it's kind of just a ruffly ribbon with some white and some pink and some blue to kind of really pull all these colors together and add that to the top. Now looking back on it, I wish I wouldn't have trimmed the white longer tails on this. I just kind of liked how they looked, but anyway, I did end up trimming them because I thought it was covering up too much of the roses. But you guys are gonna have to let me know in the comment section again, what is your favorite period drama or your favorite romantic movie? I'm feeling a bit romantic today, so I just thought that this would be a fun way to go. And I know so many of you all love pastels, and I do too. And I'm actually in quite a quandary on whether or not I want to do pastel for my main living room tree or the traditional red, because I really do passionately love them both. Now I do still have more pastel in my bedroom, so I'm almost thinking I might do pastel back in my bedroom and really, take this back in my bedroom and put a really elegant tree skirt, just make it really sweet and romantic. What do you guys think? I hope you're loving this, and I am going to share the coffee filter roses tutorial with you guys later in this video. And if you've already seen it, that's okay too. Maybe it can be re-inspired. But what I do love about making the coffee filter roses is they're a great craft to do. I like to do them for stress relief. You guys can see I have a whole box of them off to the side there. Now I'm also adding in just some more pretty ribbon that's going to coincide with that top ribbon. So when you do a tree topper and you use ribbon, it's nice to add in just some picks if you have extra ribbon to do that. It's just my little tip from me to you. And here is the finished product. What do you all think? Are you loving this? Are you gonna go more traditional? I love this for pastel. I remember when my daughter was a baby, everything was pink. So of course I did a pink Christmas tree. And she was actually what inspired me to do a lot of the pastel decor that I used to do a long time ago. But I love romance. You guys know I love roses. And I feel like these coffee filter roses just look so pretty and romantic on this tree. It makes me just want to go all in on a really big, beautiful, romantic tree. And I want you guys to know too that I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day tree and an Easter tree coming up after the Christmas season. So we are going to be decorating for many months, and I'm super excited to share so many ideas with you all. Now for this DIY, I want to share with y'all how you can make a fake cake, and these are so fun for decoration and are going to be great, especially if you're doing like a pastel Christmas or if you're just decorating and want some fun fake cake. So you're going to take the DAP featherweight spackling, and I ordered these rounds off of Amazon, so they're just styrofoam rounds. You can see my little puppy dog Benji Bear, he wants to be part of the fake cake making. But you're going to take, I just use like a little butter knife or a crafting tool, and I simply take that DAP featherweight spackling and just smooth it. You want to put a light smooth layer on your styrofoam, and then you can take and put into an icing bag like you would ice regular cakes with, just some icing. Now don't come for me because I am not the best at icing, and it can be a little bit tricky because sometimes the spackling won't stick properly. I do recommend to let that first layer that you guys put on there dry before you try to do your icing. That would have been helpful. Now here's a little quick coffee filter roses tutorial. I'm going to share later in this video how you guys can dye them, because I had dyed these a purple color. But what you want to do is just simply cut a coffee filter. You want to layer about 5 together, and then cut the coffee filter and roll them. Just roll them as you go along. And this tutorial is a little bit quick. I'm going to share with you guys a slower one later in the video, but just for reference point. And these are also really, really great to use on your fake cakes. Also, the base of your fake cakes, I have made them on top of any plastic container, a Cool Whip container. You guys can use a yogurt container, so many different ideas. You don't have to use a styrofoam round. That's just what I had on hand for this particular tutorial. So I made several of these, and then I'm just going to hot glue them to the top of the cake. They don't hot glue like super good onto the spackling, but you can hot glue them kind of together, and they will stay on the spackling once you have everything on there. And you guys can even do like a light layer of glitter, which is what I did on this one. I'm also adding in some of these little silk roses. You guys can order a big pack of silk roses on Amazon, and they come with tons of colors, so you can make all kinds of cakes. These are so beautiful and fun to make, and they're also pretty budget friendly. And I like to get the DAP featherweight spackling. Sometimes I found it at Dollar Tree, but mostly I found it at Home Depot. So here is how a bunch of my fake cakes turned out. And oh my gosh, I just have so much fun making these, and your kiddos can help you make these. I even did a tutorial years ago with my daughter helping me make these when she was a little one. So anyway, so fun and fabulous. And then look how pretty they look added in just to the base of this little Christmas tree. And so, you know, you guys can get really creative. All of these items are handmade with so much love. So I hope you guys are loving it and are super inspired. Let's make some beautiful hand-dyed coffee filter roses. So I took 2 cups of water, a container, and a big dollop of paint. I found this paint at the Dollar Tree. It is going to come out a little bit more of a pale reddish pink when we're done, but I took about 7 to 8 coffee filters, and you want to dip them in the paint, swish them around, and then kind of squeeze them out. You are going to want to wear gloves for this project, and I went ahead and just lined my baking sheet with foil. It says to line it with parchment paper, but whatever you have on hand. And I'm also just adding them stacked together
onto the baking sheet. Now, if you do them separately, you don't have to bake them for very long, only 7 minutes. But because I did the 7 to 8 bundles on top of each other, I baked them at 250 degrees for 30 minutes. Then you're going to simply take and cut around the edge. You want to start cutting in a circular direction, and you want to cut a little bit smaller and get a wider cut as you go along. You don't want to cut to the very end. You want to leave a small round circle at the very end. And when we put the flowers together, I'll show you how. Now, this is the easiest tutorial I have ever done for these coffee filter roses. So you're going to take a tiny bit of hot glue and just begin to roll the smallest end. Just roll it like you're rolling up a little burrito. You kind of want to keep the one end flat, and then the other end that's going to be the rose part can be a little bit different. It's okay if it's a little bit uneven and it looks more like a natural rose, I guess. I did hot glue it a little bit as I went along, but you really can simply roll a couple of rolls and then hot glue, and then roll a couple of rolls and hot glue some more. I did several of these, and I can't wait to do more of them in different colors. It was a little bit of a process to bake them, but it was still super fun, and I really enjoyed this project. Once you get to the end, you're going to flip your rose over, and there's the flat part the circle that you didn't cut, and you're going to want to take hot glue a generous amount on the bottom and just take that flat part and fold that over, and then you want to keep hot gluing and folding to get a little bit more kind of a petal shape. And this is really, there's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason for how I did the last one of the petals. I just kind of saw where they needed to be hot glued and kind of hot glued them in and around my pretty rose. So I made several of these in the red color that we dyed, and then several in the white, and I'll share with you guys how to do the white at the end of this tutorial. Similar, except for you don't dye them, of course. Here is how it turned out. I really feel like it turned out fabulous. I had this little extra piece of greenery left over from some roses that I had ordered on Amazon, so I just took some hot glue and hot glued some greenery on to the back of my pretty roses, and here is how they look. I didn't put greenery on all of them because I have a project in mind for how I want to use these, but I need to get a whole bunch more done, so I'm going to work on doing some more of them tomorrow. But fun. For this tutorial, I want to share with y'all how you can take some of your Amazon boxes and cover them in fabric. So we're going to do trash to treasure. I also have this lace I found at the thrift store, and I just simply outlined them with some lace, hot gluing as I went along. These are so fun to make, and I've shared with you guys so many different styles on how you can create them, but I thought I would include them in this video because they match this Bridgerton idea. Now, I am using some of these beautiful David Christopher's ribbons and roses, and if you guys want some amazing high quality ribbon and florals, check out their website, even if you just want to do some dreaming. They're a wonderful little Christian couple, and I absolutely adore them. They also have a coupon code for you guys if you want to use it. It's Olivia10 for 10% off. And a huge thank you and shout out to David Christophers for so gracefully sending me some beautiful treasures to craft with. It's a blessing and an honor to be able to use these beautiful ribbons and treasures. And I'm just going to take this ribbon and loop it from end to end and then hot glue it to make a big fancy bow. And who knew that these Amazon these Amazon boxes just could be so beautiful. So I hope you guys are super loving it and are inspired, and I'm just going to clip off some little pieces here to add in and really zhuzh things up. So I made several of these and they really do hold up really nicely and really well. And just think you guys can really get creative with this. I found the fabric at the thrift store, so have fun with it and go for it. Now for this tutorial, I want to share with you guys a fun little way you guys can repurpose and reuse and make an altered book. So I had this book from the thrift store. It had some damaged water spots on the back, so I thought we would make it into a Lady Whistledown Society paper book. You guys can print the little Bridgerton logo off of your computer, and Bridgerton is just a fun period drama that Netflix put out. Now it's a little spicy, so please do not watch it with kids. Make sure that you read about some of what's in it because it may not be appropriate, but I had fun watching it mainly because the costuming is just so amazing and I am just such a hopeful romantic. So I'm taking some of this beautiful ribbon and lining my Lady Whistledown Society paper book and then just trimming that off. I thought that this was fun and I think I got this ribbon on Amazon, and then just some of the trims were, gosh, just laying around in my craft studio. So I hope you guys are loving this and are inspired to take maybe an old book that has seen better days and just create something beautiful. It's fun to make it into decor. And these would be fun to use if you were doing like a little fancy bridal shower or something like that, or you just wanted to have a Bridgerton inspired Christmas. So I hope you guys are loving this. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I'm doing a giveaway with some of the Totally Dazzled jewels. So I would love for you guys to comment down below what your favorite period drama is. And one of those little Victorian jewels is one of the Totally Dazzled jewels. Now for this giveaway though, I'm going to be sending out some of their Christmas jewels. So I want to pick 5 winners and announce it at the end of the week. And check my socials for also for my latest Hobby Lobby gift card winner announcement. Just added this cute little tassel as well. Fun and fabulous and very, very budget friendly. And here is my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. He is a 4-year-old terrier. He's going to be 5 next August. And I thought I would just share with you guys him chilling out. So he's pretty rowdy. He likes to go for walks, but he also gets scared easily. In fact, we set out on a morning walk this morning and there was a sound that sounded like fireworks. And that can sometimes just be construction workers. I mean, wouldn't have been fireworks early in the morning. But it was some loud banging sounds, and it makes him turn right around on the walk and run right back home. He didn't even get to do his business. So anyway, I did take him for another afternoon walk, but he's just gotten a little sleepy after his afternoon walk, and he's just chilling out. And I think sometimes a really good therapy can just be petting your pet, or seeing pets. He's showing me his paw. He doesn't like his paws to be touched really that much, so it's kind of rare that he wants me to touch his paws. But he is just loving this, and I hope you guys are loving this and that this gives you guys some smiles. If he were here, he would say hi to you guys. So hi to all his puppy dog and kitty cat fans out there. We love you guys so much, and I just hope that this gives you guys just some joy. See, now here is what he does if I try to touch, his other paw. He likes to just, those are his paws. Anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for being here.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's such a true blessing and honor to have each and every one of you all here. I'm Olivia's romantic home. I'm a DIY crafty mama, and I love to share with you guys how you can have a boutique, gorgeous home and self on a budget, and you don't have to break the bank, truly, to have an amazing home and an amazing life. So thank you guys for being here. I would love to invite you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free. It helps me out so much, as I am a full-time content creator. And pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page, where I share daily crafting inspiration with you guys. Now listen, thank you guys so much for being here. We have been doing a devotional, and you guys have been loving it and are super inspired. This is a devotional you all can order off of Amazon. My sweet friend Stacy sent to me, and it's called He Whispers Your Name. It's by Cherry Hill. Now listen, I'm the most imperfect Christian. I need grace every single day. I say things and do things I shouldn't, and I need the most help in the world. So this helps me out so much, just staying in the Word. And I hope that it's helping you guys. So the beginning of this devotional, we started out with anxiety. And so it shares different devotionals on how to help us with anxiety. We did heart knowledge, trust me in everything, let go of your burdens, and now we're going to do when you're overwhelmed. So I hope this blesses you and encourages you guys, and let's see what this devotional has to say. Do not be surprised by the overwhelming circumstances in your life. Obstacles may appear insurmountable, but nothing is too difficult for me. The magnitude of your troubles may be too much for you to handle, but my promises will trump your trials. Though you may not know what to do, I'm the one who leads you to quiet waters. Peace and hope is found in my presence. Fear has no place in the face of faith. When you're fearful of the unknown and overwhelmed by what lies before you, know that I've promised that I am aware of all that you need. If you're striving to please me, focusing your eyes upon me, you can rest assured that I will take you through every challenge and enable you to rise victorious. It may not be the way you wanted or at the time that you desired, but you can have confidence in my perfect plan for your life. If you grow weary in the waiting, you can rest under the shadow of my wings. I will comfort you and give you peace, so be anxious for nothing, and I will never allow you to endure more than my grace can overcome. If life seems out of control, do not fear, do not be overwhelmed. Allow me to overwhelm what overwhelms you with my presence, power, and peace. The scripture that goes along with this says, when my anxious inner thoughts become overwhelming, your comfort encourages me. And that's Psalm 94:19. I absolutely love this. It's so easy to become overwhelmed with so many different things in life, whether it be a diagnosis, losing a loved one, a change in job, a change in home, a change in relationship status. There's so many things that can overwhelm us and make us just feel anxious all the time. But I'm telling you guys, when I put on my praise and worship music, when I get out my devotional, when I go to church, when I fellowship with other believers, it gives me so much hope and peace. And God wants us to have that peace. And God never leaves us, you guys. That's what's so awesome. Even if we mess up, He's still there and forgives us. And that's what's so amazing. So I hope this blesses you guys and that you are feeling a little bit less anxious by this devotional. Let me know in the comment section below, what are some things that you guys do to give you a little bit more peace throughout your day? One thing that I like to do is have a cup of tea and sit in my little reading spot and get out, a journal and write some things down. I've been doing that now in the evening. Kind of a little bit of a brain dump is super helpful. I've been staying off my phone and with constant scrolling. I've really been trying to give myself a break from that. I've been eating more fruits and veggies and making sure that I'm exercising every day, even if it's just taking a little 20-minute walk with my puppy dog. So those are some things, reaching out to a friend, listening to some really nice calming music, either be it praise or worship music, or, just just something that's very soothing, piano or some meditation music, just music that will make you feel a little bit more calm and stilled. So I hope that this inspires you guys. Thank you for being here. Every visit that I have with you guys is just a true honor. I want you to know that I would not be here without each and every one of you guys that clicks on my video, that listens to my video in the background. So many of you guys say that my videos calm you, and so I'm thankful for that. I am thankful and blessed beyond measure to do what I love. You know, when I went to college to be an elementary education teacher, and I didn't finish college, but I have done different types of teaching things throughout my journey of life. This being probably the most wonderful blessing of being able to teach you guys crafting and decorating and all that kind of fun stuff. And you know, life is just so amazing, and it's such a journey. I was an activities director for a long time, but I was also a waitress for many, many years, and I felt like I was really good at all those jobs. But to be able to craft and decorate is truly what my passion is. And so thank you. Thank you for allowing me to have this passion and to inspire you guys. So I hope if anything that I've taught you guys how to make a bow, that I've taught you guys how to love on your homes, how to love on your the people in your life and that kind of fun stuff. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna wish you guys a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. Thank you for being here. Remember, exercise, you know, stay positive, eat some fruits and veggies, and until our next video, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.
And I've come out here